Hunter Borgia was the owner and CEO of Borgia Industries and the son of Bruno and Isabella Borgia. Together with his mother, Hunter was credited with the reconstruction of New Way City after its destruction. The new city was named Neonopolis. Born as a stunted runt with little prospect for survival, Hunter was granted new life when exposed to the blood of the Scarface Predator. This not only allowed him to survive past infancy, but granted him increased size, strength, intellect, and a longer lifespan, coupled together with his genetic and cybernetic experimentation on his own body, kept him youthful and strong despite being almost 100 years old by the year 2030. Hunter became obsessed with the Yautja, using his family's company to reverse engineer and market weapons derived from stolen Predator technology. After achieving almost unlimited wealth and power, Hunter progressed to experimenting on himself genetically, aiming to become a Yautja human hybrid. Hunter was born atop a church altar in New Way City on the very night that his father Bruno was slayed by the New Way Devil. Born a weak, sick child, Hunter would have died as an infant had he not been exposed to the New Way Devil's blood splashed onto him as his mother shot the Predator with a concealed pistol. After New Way City was destroyed, Hunter and his mother established Borgia Industries and used their family business to fast-track the city's reconstruction and transform the Borgia crime family into a powerful corporation. As Borgia Industries continued to grow, Hunter began to do business with the likes of the Yautja Corporation and Wayland Industries, even becoming close friends with Charles Bishop Wayland. As he grew more and more obsessed with the Yautja, travelling the world seeking out stories or signs of visits from the demons who make trophies of men, Hunter began to leave more and more control of his company to his own daughter, Lucretia. Borgia Industries reverse engineered the technology left behind by the New Way Devil and invented Prometheus tech, highly advanced combat weaponry and equipment that was widely sold to the various criminal gangs throughout Neonopolis. This weaponry was later used by Hunter and Borgia Industries to capture Yautja that visited Earth. These captured individuals were then subjected to various forms of experimentation and torture at the hands of Borgia's scientists and vampirized for their blood. As Scarface returned to the city 100 years later to right the wrongs he'd left behind, Hunter began the next stages of his research, personally becoming the first test subject of a program intended to fuse human and Yautja DNA in an attempt to create the ultimate being. Hunter augmented himself with Yautja genetic material and cybernetic technology, becoming a human Yautja hybridized abomination. However, the process was interrupted before it could be completed by Lucretia as she was fleeing from Scarface, knowing that she was the Predator's next target. The prematurely awakened Hunter, almost entirely stripped of what little humanity he had left, lashed out and attacked his own daughter before facing the Predator himself. In his augmented form, Hunter stood over 7 feet tall, with long black hair, green eyes, and had lumpy mottled skin due to the augmentation process being incomplete. He also possessed stolen Darkblade clan weaponry, normally reserved for their most elite members, and brandished a Predator skull on one shoulder. Lucretia's Ronin bodyguards and Scarface joined forces, attacking Hunter simultaneously and driving him up to the roof of the Borgia building, where he did battle with Scarface atop an enormous statue of his father, Bruno. After their final battle, it was Scarface who emerged victorious, and after tearing Hunter's head from his shoulders, smeared his blood across the face of Bruno's statue and the clan symbol as one final insult, spelling the end of the Borgia dynasty. I thought Hunter Borgia was an interesting character, and I enjoyed the final boss battle of the game, but I think it would have been even better if Hunter was in just a couple more cutscenes, as considering he was the big baddie of the game, we don't see that much of him. I think it would have made the game's story even better if he was seen a bit more, but I plan on going into that a bit more in detail in my Predator Concrete Jungle review. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about Hunter and the Concrete Jungle game if you played it, or if you haven't, then why not check out my playthrough of it here on the channel, which I'll have for you at the end screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
There's only room for one monster in this town. You ugly son of a bitch!